So chapter 6 is all about more CSS, and CSS really is what enhances your web page. The HTML is kind of the foundation, the building blocks. It's black text on a white background, but your CSS is really what refines that web page, is what customizes that web page, makes that web page everything that you want it to be. So in this first exercise, we're going to work with the height and width properties. So I'm going to go into my web design folder where I'm saving all my files, and I'm going to create my chapter 6. And then within that, I'm going to create a coffee ch6 folder. I'm going to go into my chapter 6 data files, into the starters folder, and I want to get the coffee logo JPEG. And then I want the chapter 6 starter 1 HTML file right here. Move that. Let's open this, see what we're working with. So this is what we have right now. You see how our logo is too big for this? Half of our coffee cups getting cut off, and we don't really want that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to, if you're not going to use an image editing software and specify your image files the way you want them to, we're going to do that within our CSS. So we're going to open up our Notepad++ file. And we're going to edit our embedded CSS, and this is going to configure our document to take up 80% of the browser. So right now you can see it's going all across as we make our browser bigger. We want it to take up 80% of our browser, and we're going to give a minimum width of 750 pixels and add some style rules to set the width and the height. So we're going to come up here in our body. We're going to do width of 80%, min width 750 pixels. So if I save that and run it, now you see that instead of going all the way over, it only takes up about 80% at a minimum width of 750 pixels. Now I'm going to go down to my heading 1 selector. So here's my heading 1. Now what falls within my H1? That's my coffee house. And we're going to set the height to 150 pixel coffee house. So that's what's showing up right here. Our line height to 220%. Save that. Run it in Chrome. Now, because we set our line height to be big enough to incorporate all of our logo, now we can see the entire logo instead of the logo being cut off up at the top.